everyone, welcome back to another Jazz Drum Q-Tip of the week. My name is Quincy Davis. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm jumping right into this lesson because I'm going to show you a simple sticking that will free you up on the drums. So this simple sticking, it actually came up in a lesson, a group session that I had today in my community. Of course, you're welcome to join. Just $20 a month, and you're part of this community of drummers who are like-minded and are trying to grow and learn and share. And it's all about positive vibes. So we started talking about this sticking, and then I realized I haven't really done a video on this. So this sticking, it kind of was made famous by Mel Lewis. It's kind of been called the rub-a-dub style. I don't know if he called it that, or I've heard other drummers who are, who've checked him out, who've studied with them, who watched them. I've heard this talked about by Jeff Hamilton and Ed Soph and Chris Smith, a bunch of different, Danny Gottlieb. So this is my take on it, and so this is called the rub-a-dub style. I'll play a little bit, and then I'm going to break it down. Okay, so what am I doing exactly? The simple sticking, it might seem not so simple what I was just doing, but breaking it down, specifically this one sticking, which will kind of open up things for you, is left, right, right, left. Left, right, right, left. Simple. Actually, I said it wrong. It's just left, right, right. Simple. 3 notes. And if you heard me, right, you can just kind of, he would just throw it in different places. And what it does is it breaks up the time, but not in a way that is broken time, like a previous video I did. But more in a way that kind of enhances the overall feel and flow of the time, right? And creates a nice pad of groove and sound, and it's a very legato kind of approach to playing time. So, again, and what he would also often do is add that bass drum, right, with the first note of the right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Uh-oh, 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 boom, 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 right? So sometimes you add the bass drum, sometimes he wouldn't. And so you can really hear it kind of adds this natural built-in syncopation, which is so crucial to playing jazz, to playing any kind of style on the drum set. You had to be able to impart syncopation while not losing the groove or the pocket, right? And this does that beautifully because of the groupings of 3. And I'm going to be coming out with a very important video next week, so you want to stay tuned. I'm working up on a PDF with a bunch of great exercises to help with your understanding and your ability to feel syncopation over the bar line. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, groupings of 3, right? So at a faster tempo, it sounds like this. 1, 2, Okay, and I'm not an expert in this style at all. It's definitely something I hear him using when I listen to him. It's not something I've delved deep into, but simply applying the sticking to time playing, you kind of can tap into some of that sound. And I know that also he would use various diddles to break up the time as well, but I wanted to just focus on this one specific rub-a-dub style sticking. specifically left, right, right, left. Okay, so I also want to show you how you can apply this sticking to more soloistic ideas around the kit. Okay, so first let's take a melody. So that's ornithology, right? So that sounds like this. And you might normally play it like this. 1, 2, 3. Right? And I'm just playing left, right, all alternating sticking. 1, 2, 3. Which is fine. However, if you use this rub-a-dub sticking, it kind of builds in a natural lilt and a natural feel that you don't have to try to manufacture, right? In a ungenuine or unnatural way. So now I'm gonna play that same phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you catch it? 1, 2. So I'm starting with the left. Left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see how it sounds a little bit, not off, but a little bit affected in some way, as opposed to which sounds a little bit more straight. So that's a very short example of how you can. So if I were to take it and use it as a solo concept or sticking, if I'm soloing, for example, there's a good kind of Philly Joe sounding phrase. Maybe that was it. Maybe I changed it. I don't know. But right? So that's alternating sticking. Now listen to the same phrase, but using the left, right, right, left, right, right thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You can also just start it with the right, with no pickup. 1, 2, 3. You see? You can also start on as a pickup but right, right, left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So you can start on the beat with the right. You can start off the beat with the right. You can also start on the beat with the left, or you can start off the beat with the left. What would it sound like if I start on the beat with the left? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? So you can come up with so many different ways of and this especially applies to a string of eighth notes when you're playing. So if I play. Right? Right? And right now I'm kind of forcing it in a way that's maybe not so natural, but that's how you learn a technique. That's how you learn a specific vocabulary or a sticking that you're trying to learn, right? So check it out. I think it's going to open up a lot of things for you. Right? You can mix it up with doubles. All right, so have fun with that. Don't overthink it. Definitely check out Mel Lewis playing it. He plays it all the time, and it's so subtle that you might miss it. So you got to really pay attention, okay? So have fun with this. Practice hard. And as always, practice smart. Take care. Peace.